30-second spiel on how I manage my tracking. The warm part of the track, I carry a sun hat, light fleece, light rain jacket, a couple of tracking pants, some t-shirts. Then on the cold part, of course, you have your headgear, your UV glasses, the lamps, heavy socks, very, very important, the thermals, uppers and lowers, extra set of fleece and the rain jacket, a down jacket, heavy gloves, light cell, soft cell pants, my crampons, the the 8, the Jumer, medicine, Imodium, Diamox, Brufen, muscle spray. Then you got your day pack, very good sleeping bag, a couple of watertight bags, and of course your hiking shoes, and then your bag to put it all in.
Alright, so day 1 of the track, you see beautiful Skardu behind me. This is where it always starts. Tonight, we stay here. Tomorrow, we drive to Passu. I'll see you on the trail. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Passu, the famous Passu cones behind me. 11 hours of driving. We went from Skardu to Gilgit, to Nagar, to Hunza, Gulmit, and now in Passu as well. Beautiful drive nonetheless, but tiring. We sleep tonight. Tomorrow, early morning, we leave for Shimshal village. I'll see you on the trail.
Right, half an hour into our trail, and we have a puncture, so I'm going to go and help. We'll be on our way shortly. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the Shimshal Valley. It took us 2.5 hours from Passu to reach here. The road is actually not that bad. And this village and the road are examples of what communities can do if they come together. This village has education, it has health, it has cleanliness, it has power, it has phone signals. This is Shimshal for you. Tonight we stay here and tomorrow we hit the trail. I'll see you on the track. Assalamu alaikum, day 1. Today we start our track. The porters are fixing the bags right now. Today we track from here to Gursar. I'll see you on the trail. Bismillah.
All right, so end of day one. First 2 hours, not bad. Next 2 hours, challenging climb. But today was just a warm up. I've been told tomorrow is the toughest day of the expedition. You can see the beautiful campsite of Sar. This is the valley that we came from, and we have reached here at 3,670 meters. I'll see you on the trail tomorrow. Good morning on day 2 of the expedition. You can see my tent in the back there with a beautiful glacier and the mountains behind me. Now we start the day 2 of the expedition, supposedly the longest and the toughest one. But I'll see you on the trail. All right, so it took us 7.5 hours, including about 1.5 hour of rest time, pit stops, lunch, and all that. And we're at Sar at 3850 meters. Lots of declines and inclines in the first part, but the last 2 hours are brutal, guys. You need to have plenty of water with you, and it's a steep, steep, steep climb. But here we are at Sar. I'll see you on the trail tomorrow. Good morning from Sar. You can see we slept a little bit late to allow us to have some more rest after the grueling trek yesterday. We are starting now to Khujrab. Should be the same 6 to 7 hours, but I heard it's a bit better trail in terms of inclines and declines. But I will see you on the trail. Khujrab. We get our first sight of herds of yaks managed by the locals, and Minglik Sar. The summit we will attempt on second day at Shimshal Pass, inshallah. Welcome to beautiful Khujrab. After 7 hours of trekking, a generally flat track, but you're above 4,000 meters, so the breathing does get shallow. Pace yourself, drink plenty of water. As they say, be patient with the mountains and respect the altitude. You may have seen me wearing a nasal expander for the first couple of days, and I start taking my Diamox for altitude for the from the day one of the track as well. In any case, we are at 4,000 meters, 4,200 to be exact, at Gujarat. Tomorrow, inshallah, we reach Shimshal Pass. I'll see you on the trail. Good morning from Shujarav. So correction, it's not Khujarav with a K, it's Shujarav with an S. So we go from Shujarav to Shimshal Pass today. Inshallah, we reach our destination Shimshal Pass today. It should be a 3 hours track, but we gave ourselves an extra hour of sleep as well. It's 8 in the morning today. It was very tiring yesterday. Apparently, you climb up this first slope, which is about 1 hour maximum, and then for the next 2 hours, it should be flat grounds. We'll see you on the trail, but it's above 4,200 meters and we're reaching 4,700 meters. So once again, you have to respect the altitude. You can see plenty of sunscreen, lots of water, and pace yourself because the breathing will get shallow. But I'll see you on the trail. Ladies and gentlemen, you think you've seen beauty? Think again. Presenting to you the Shimshal Pass. This is Pakistan. Garbahisht baroe zami ast. Hami ast. Hami ast. Hami ast. After trekking for 4 days and 44 kilometers, we are finally where we wanted to be, at Shimshal Pass. Behind me soon, you will see Minglik Sar, 6,050 meter peak that we will try to climb day after tomorrow. Today we rest here and recover. Tomorrow we climatize and then we climb this peak before going back down in 3 days to Skardu. But for now, we enjoy ourselves and count our blessings to be at this place which can truly be called heaven on earth. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Shimshal Pass. So if I keep walking this way, in about 2 days, I will be in China. As you can see, it is going downhill. So this is where they send their herds, especially the Yaks, for the winters. Oh, this is what their livelihood looked like for the first few months of summers. Alright, so we have reached the high campsite. You can see it being set up in the background. It took us 2.5 hours from the campsite down below.
to where I'm standing right now, 2.5 hours. This is 5,200 meters. In the morning, we'll be taking this route to reach the peak of Minglik Sar at 6,050 meters, inshallah seeing the sunrise, and then coming down the same way. We plan to start at around 2 in the morning and inshallah reach the top around 7 a.m. just in time for the sunrise, climb back down by 11, have 1 hour of rest here, some tea and everything else, and then climb back down to where our original camp is, and then rest there before heading back down tomorrow. See you on the trail.
The guy who is very near to the summit. This is the brave guy. He started early. Look, his energy. Wow, this guy is amazing. And look at the view around. Wow, these are the all 7,000 peaks. I want to show you.
So at 2 a.m. we started the summit run from our high camp, and in 4.5 hours of grueling technical summit run, which included crampons and ropes, we are at the summit of Minglik Sar at 6,050 meters. This is my first 6,000 meter summit in Pakistan, so of course pretty emotional. I have to thank my family basically for letting me dare. And tomorrow is Pakistan's Independence Day as well, so this is for Pakistan, for its people, its communities like the ones that we saw down in Shimshal, and the gems of scenic places that it holds in its embrace, like the peak of Minglik Sar and the pass we have left down below. So this is for the people of Pakistan and for Pakistan itself. Pakistan, Zindabad. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the Minglik Sar. Alright, as you can see, I'm back down in my base attire. So I thought I'll give you a rundown of how we did this peak, the Minglik Sar. So it's a 24-hour excursion. We started at 2 p.m. yesterday from here. We climbed up to the high camp, which is 5,200 meters. We stayed there for a few hours, had a light dinner. Then we tried to sleep in the tent for 2-3 hours. At 2 a.m. in the morning, we started the summit run. We reached the summit around 6:30, so around 4 hours, 15 minutes. We stayed at the summit for 45 minutes, then we started climbing down. On the way back, we stopped at the high camp again for some tea, local tea. And then we came down to this meadow here, right here above the stream. And we basically talked about Shimshal with our guides. And then we came down to a hero's welcome to our camp. So we reached in the camp around 1:30 p.m. So 24-hour excursion. An amazing experience for me. My first 6,000 meters in Pakistan, of course, and my family. Guys, I love you for letting me dare. Thank you very much. And I love this country to be born into, such a beautiful place. And so many beautiful places available for us to go and visit. Couple of things I want to say. First of all, I think, guys, this is 6,000 meters. So you have to be serious with the altitude. I highly recommend staying in the high camp because A, it decreases your total distance that you have to cover when you are climbing in the night. Secondly, it allows you to better climatize for the final summit run as well. Secondly, this used to be a trekking peak. It is no longer the case. We had to use ropes, of course, but we had to use proper crampons, not grippers, proper crampons. And our guides had to also create some steps for us, both going up and especially when coming down on the glacial slopes using their ice axe. So it's a technical climb up and down. It's no longer the trekking walk up to the summit as it used to be because of lack of ice up there. I think if it stays like this for a couple of more seasons, or maybe even the next season, you will have to install fixed ropes here, just like we do in Gondogorola. So be careful, be very prepared, and have very, very strong, good local guides with you. That is really an essential. Coming down, you cross the glacier, then you come down the same route that you came up before. But this route is full of loose rock, rubble, dust, loose sand. You've done the hike, the adrenaline rush is no longer there, you're tired, so be very, very careful. You're sleepy also. Take your time coming down. There's no rush. You have to sleep anyway over here. So we took our time coming down as well, and then we just came down, crashed for a few hours. Actually, I just woke up. So tomorrow we start our run back down to Skardu. We'll do it in 3 days basically, 3 stops. The first stop will be in Pariyasar tomorrow. Then we'll go to Garesar, and then from Garesar we'll go to Shimshal and drive straight to Skardu, and then take our flight. So 3 days to Skardu. I'll now see you in Skardu, no longer on the trail, but I will leave you with some mesmerizing pictures of this place, the Shimshal Valley, the pass, and a 360-degree panorama of this whole area, particularly the view from the top, from where you can see K2 and the mountains in China and this beautiful country that we call Pakistan. I'll see you in Skardu.
Difference in here.
So back in beautiful Skardu, you can see from the mountains behind me. So we climbed down actually in 2 days. We skipped Garesar as well. So we came straight from Shimshal Pass down to Pariyasar, then from Pariyasar sailed to Shimshal villages in 2 days. The next day we drove to Gilgit. And then from Gilgit, we had to take the scenic route through Astore and Deosai. So practically on this trip in 5 days of driving, I went from Skardu to Gilgit to Hunza to Passu to Shimshal, Astore and Deosai. Practically all major attractions of this region. And what a beautiful, beautiful region of Pakistan this is. I was humbled as well by being part of a community that in 18 years, literally through shovels and hands, has reduced the distance to civilization from 3 days to 3 hours. And you have to be in Shimshal itself to see the impact of this on the next generation. I was humbled by the mountain. When I set foot on the peak, everything just seemed to stop still. The emotions were so overwhelming because I had this feeling that nothing else matters, just the Almighty, the family, the moment, the mountain. I realized what it meant to live in the now, to breathe the fullest the moment that you are living, and to live it to its fullest as well. Just that moment, just that mountain, just at that time. Speaking of mountains, by the way, they're still standing tall behind me. They're still waiting for you. What are you waiting for?